Most of the time when people talk about Hunter x Hunter, right, they always talk about the Chimera Ant arc and how it's the best in the series and whatnot. But like, I don't know, bro. Like, I have a different opinion. To me, the York New City auction arc is way more gripping. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. But I'm rewatching Hunter x Hunter now. And this arc is just as good as I remember it being when I watched this show for the first time. For those that don't know what Hunter x Hunter is, let me give you a little weeb lesson real quick. Hunter x Hunter is one of the most fondly remembered and beloved shonen anime. To like, one of the greats basically. You ask anybody in the anime world and they'll tell you one or two things. I watched this show and it's really good, or I've heard great things about it. It's one of those. The premise of this show is that our main character Gon, alright, his dad went to the grocery store to get some milk, okay? And he hasn't come back. He's not here yet, he's still looking for the milk. Nah, but his dad left the island they lived at to become a hunter, which is like this magical profession that if you're able to fight real good and survive out in the wilderness, you get like free travel, you get information that normal people aren't allowed to have. Apart from the perks, you get to choose where you hunt. It's not like you're like an actual just hunting animals, You get to hunt food like a cuisine hunter or an art hunter. Basically, whatever the hell you want to do, you just do it and get paid. It's the dream job. And Gon thinks the same thing. He's like, holy shit, if my dad left me for this must be fire. And so he's off to his journey, in which he meets Leorio, Kurapika, and Killua, his new friends, and our entire main cast has been assembled. The first big arc is the Hunter exam. Basically a test to see if one can survive the dark path the hunters must walk. In this arc is when we meet Hisoka. Look at him, bro. This is beautiful art. This is art. Gon and his friends pass the Hunter exam and then they split up to pursue their individual goals. With Leorio going to study medicine, Kurapika becoming a hitman, and Killua and Gon stick together and go train at the Heavens Arena, which is like this big ass tournament tower, to get stronger, with hopes of all of them uniting on York New City at a set date to continue their journey. As I just said, every character has their own goals. I feel like I should talk about that. Gon, of course, wants to find his father. Leorio wants to help the poor and heal those who can't afford medicine. Kurapika is part of the Kurta clan, slaughtered by a group called the Phantom Troop. The reason being their beautiful scarlet eyes that glow a bright shade of scarlet when they feel strong sense of emotion. And Killua is just in love with Gon, and he just follows him around. That's probably the most garbage summary of all the events that are gonna lead up to this point. But you know what? We gotta make it quick. I should also mention that everyone learns this new power system thing called Nen. It's like basically this new ability that unlocks more abilities. And it's super cool, super in-depth. I'm not gonna tell you how it works because you just gotta watch this show to get it. But yeah, that also happened. The day has come. The team is now in York New City. And with their arrival, the stage is set for the world's greatest underground auction. Crime families from all over ready to bid on rare items. Items such as a super rare video game only hunters can play, pieces of flesh from very famous historical figures, and of course, the gorgeous scarlet eyes of the Kurta clan. Once the gang is in the city, Gon and Killua quickly bump into Leorio and realize they need a lot of money to get the game Greed Island, a rare game only hunters and Nen users could play. The reason they need this game is because they may have a clue as to where Gon's father may be. While Leorio, Gon, and Killua are off making money, Kurapika, now part of one of the crime families that's participating in the auction, is tasked with taking care of the boss's daughter and seeing her to the auction. Her name is Neon, and she's a psychic. The way that this crime family makes their money is that the top echelon, big boss CEO of crime families, they get their fortunes told by Neon. And as you can imagine, her dad is making bank. And altogether, this is a really good setup. Have arrived at York New City, and everything seems to be going fine. Gon and Killua got help from Leorio, they make a little bit of money, and Kurapika is part of this underground family that's involved in the auction, looking for information on the Phantom Troop. It's really good, right? But what makes this arc special?
I would like to welcome you to the underground auction.
The Phantom Troop is honestly one of, if not my favorite villain organization, for the sole reason that we don't need no long-winded explanation to justify what our villains are doing. We don't get long-winded exposition about how or why they do what they do. All we need to know is that they have their own goals, and we get to see how evil they are with their actions. They set off the entire arc with plans to steal the valuables set to go for auction, but an elite team hired by the crime families is one step ahead, and they protect all those treasures by moving their location at the last minute. This is short-lived though, because very quickly they all get eliminated by only one member of the troop. And this is where we get to see not just how powerful the troop really is, with one of its members killing the entire elite squad the crime family hired to protect their valuables, but just how much they truly trust each other. The show makes it very clear that the troop has a strong sense of camaraderie and love for one another. They aren't just some group of bad people who are together just because they're all evil. These are friends who've known each other for years and truly deeply care for one another. Which is why what happens next makes everyone's world turn upside down. Kurapika has obtained his first kill. After capturing Uvo and later challenging him to a one-on-one battle, Kurapika is able to kill Uvo, cementing his name in the Book of Legends. After Uvo disappears, the troop feels empty. Not knowing if Uvo really died or not makes it really hard for them to find closure.
Be honest, but it's starting to look like the chain user killed him. I know him better than anyone. Lose in a fair fight, do you hear me? Not unless he was caught in some dirty trap.
But now they only have one goal: to find the chain user and eliminate them. To find Kurapika and eliminate him. Not knowing what the identity of the chain user is, they start searching for any information that can lead them to him. While unbeknownst to them, the price on their head is skyrocketing, enticing Gon and Killua to find information about the troop to then sell and get money for their video game. Things are now starting to heat up. Tensions are starting to rise. Killua and Gon find out that the troop is searching for Kurapika after they get ambushed while doing reconnaissance work. They quickly escape using some tricks learned from an antique hunter they met earlier in the arc. They run back to the city with hopes of telling Kurapika what's going on, but by the time that they do, it's too late. The leader of the Phantom Troop, Crollo Lucifel, has captured Neon and has started to play a dreadful symphony in his late friend's name.
Forever set, a precious moon is lost. The others mourn him with ceremony grand. Rising up to heaven the mighty moon of frost, with a melody from the morning band.
And so, with one order, York New City has fallen into discord. Many lay dead, and those who walk are bound to follow suit. The troop lets loose in honor of their late comrade. And as the crime families call for reinforcements, we start questioning if it'll make any difference. This arc is not just a bunch of villains being mean to our main characters. This arc is a group of friends mourning for the friend they lost and setting the world ablaze in his honor. There's so much this show does right in this arc that I haven't gotten to, and I don't think I can get to. Like Hisoka being a double agent, being a member of the Phantom Troop, but feeding Kurapika information. How the reinforcements that the crime families call upon are the Zoldycks, Killua's family, and known to be the best assassins in the world. Overall, there's too much to talk about. This show is amazing. My second time watching it, and I've fallen in love all over again. The show does such a great job at building such a great cast and weaving every story together into one greater story. It's really just fun to watch. I should mention that I haven't watched the entire show. My first time watching it, I stopped at the middle of the Chimera Ant arc because I got bored of it. But I do have very fond memories of this arc, and I love it even more now rewatching it. Hopefully, when I get to the Chimera Ant arc, I see what everybody else sees, and I'll make sure to make a video on it and give my opinion. But overall, this show is just beautiful. I highly recommend it. It's a long watch. It's a beefy boy, you know, it's pretty lengthy, but you will have fun watching it. And even if you just watch one episode a day, it'll take you forever. You're probably gonna hate it by the time you finish, but it's absolutely worth it. With that said, thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, do the YouTuber thingies, you know. Oh, follow me on Twitter. Give me clout, please. Give me clout. And yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good one. Yo, I forgot something. Hold up. So I'm working on a lot behind the scenes. I'm working on a bigger video that's kind of different, and that's taking a lot of my time. I'm also planning on releasing a comic this summer. No promises, you know, Lord knows, but hopefully if I get everything set, I might start drawing my own comic. So I have a lot going on, and videos are gonna start slowing down. I don't have a big audience. It's 6 of you, and I know 5 of you personally. So, but yeah, just in case anybody else sees this and likes my content, I want to let you know that my videos may not be produced at a faster speed, as I don't do this full time. But I assure you that they will come out. They will. All right. Now with all that taken care of, have a good one. Enjoy yourself, and watch shit. I don't know, bro.